Hello, my lovely viewers. Welcome to another video of sports on your channel of choice, the Fozan Housing channel. And in this episode, I'm going to look at a special topic with respect to why Chelsea keep on making and repeating this same mistake over and over again. And I'm giving you a case study of this mistake that I'm talking about, that the Tammy Abraham case study, Why I'm going to give you this Tammy Abraham case study is the fact that more often than not, the season has even ended. We're just about only the Champions League to roll off the season and then prepare for the European Championship and then off to the fixtures for next season's EPL. And so the topic coming now is Chelsea needs, obviously, our problem. We need a goal finisher or clinical striker in our team. With respect to the team that we've built a foundation from the goalkeeping, from the goalkeeping to the defense to the midfield. Now our problem is and even the wingers, we have them. Our problem is the guy who put the ball into the net for us. And I'm giving you the Tammy Abraham case study because now some Chelsea experts and analysts are saying that we should go in for Harry Kane and Romelu Lukaku. Harry Kane, yes, I agree, but Romelu Lukaku, back then, why are we now going for Romelu Lukaku? And I think he deserves for us to go back to purchase him because he used to be a Chelsea player. Yeah, that's why I'm analyzing the Tammy Abraham case study. Now, remember the time that Chelsea just offloaded, the time that we offloaded Romelu Lukaku, he was surplus to requirement when he was going to Everton. But our recruitment and coaches then didn't realize that we had to put a buyback clause in his move to Everton. Even it came to a point in time when Chelsea wanted to sign Romelu Lukaku from Everton back to Chelsea, and Chelsea and Manchester City were in the race, and Lukaku ended up going to Manchester City. Had that buyback clause with first option existed for Chelsea, he would have joined Chelsea back even prior to him going to Manchester United. So this is one of the transfer mistakes, transfer errors that we keep committing here again. And now Tammy Abraham, people are saying we should offload Tammy Abraham in a swap deal with Harry Kane. If even something of that sort is going to happen, I think we have to insert the buyback clause with first option to Chelsea. Because I'm thinking, I know in the next 3 or 4 years, Tammy Abraham is going to be a hot cake. Yeah, with his stature in front of goal, he's going to be a headache for defenders. And I think Chelsea, if even that is the case, I personally would want Chelsea to keep him and maybe offload Olivier Giroud, because we can't offload all our two strikers. Because so that when even Romelu Lukaku comes in, he will understudy. Tammy Abraham will understudy Romelu Lukaku and come from the bench when our opponents least expect him to do so. So these are the kind of mistakes we've been making. And also today, even this kind of mistakes is punishing us in this season, when you, even not this season, in recent times, that you see the likes of Mohamed Salah playing for Liverpool FC, who was supposed to play for Chelsea, and then Kevin De Bruyne playing for Manchester City, who will feature in the Champions League final against Chelsea. You can imagine if today in our lineup we had somebody like Kevin De Bruyne playing against Manchester City. It would have been fantastic for Chelsea, but because of mistakes with respect to our transfer policy, he's in the enemy's camp today. We allowed him to go to Werder Bremen without a loan, and then subsequently to VfL Wolfsburg on a permanent transfer without inserting the buyback clause with first option. So from VfL Stuttgart, he played well, and City scouted him and had to poach him back to England. And now today he is a thorn in the flesh of Chelsea. It's a headache to Chelsea when we always meet them. With the Champions League final, it's not going to be an exception in the Champions League final. Same with Mohamed Salah. We goofed and made mistake with respect to the transfer of Mohamed Salah. When Mohamed Salah, during the time Mourinho had so many players, I know that Oscar, William, Pedro and the likes. But Mohamed Salah, when he was going to Fiorentina and then subsequently to AS Roma, Chelsea should have inserted the buyback clause. But we failed to do. we keep on repeating same mistakes here and there. Liverpool benefited from it. They went to AS Roma and purchased him for a mere fee of £37 million or so. So you see, these are the kind of mistakes that we keep on making. And I don't think I wouldn't want us to repeat same with Tammy Abraham. Romelu Lukaku to same, as I highlighted. We made that mistake, went to Everton, and even at Everton, Chelsea needed him back. He had to go to Manchester United because Chelsea did not insert the buyback clause with first option. So that was the problem that our transfer, those in charge of our transfer made, and still are about to make same mistake this season with respect to Tammy Abraham. That's if even his travel is transferred out of Chelsea, because I hear Aston Villa, the likes of West Ham United, and some teams are interested in the signature of Tammy Abraham. And if we dare make that mistake again, we're going to regret in this near future. So hopefully, I wouldn't expect Chelsea to make that mistake again, because we've done so with 3 players now. The list, that's the 3 players, that's the list I can mention, because all the other players, we sent so many players out, but those players are not worrying us today, unlike Mohamed Salah, Kevin De Bruyne, and even Romelu Lukaku is outside Chelsea, England now in Italy. He used to worry us when he was at Manchester United. And so this is the kind of scenario that I'm drawing the attention of Chelsea recruitment, those in charge of our recruitment team. So that's the kind of message I'm trying to draw the attention to, that Chelsea shouldn't be making this same mistake over and over again. I think Tammy Abraham scenario is the case study that I'm highlighting now. Thank you if you're enjoying me, the presentation here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you do well to hit the subscribe button and touch the notification bell. Do let me know in the comment box what you feel about this program, especially this episode. And then share the program to many viewers as possible. And thank you for spending your time to engage with me. Cheers. I love you wherever you are. With one piece. Bye-bye.